Why use reverb and what's its purpose in production and mixing? Good question that. Here's a simple answer for you. Reverb helps us give a natural feeling of space to a dry recorded sound, or samples that have been artificially produced, like synth. See, what reverb is it's the reflections and sounds of a room or a space, something that we hear day in, day out all the time. Even me recording on this microphone here, you've got a little bit of the room sound and it feels natural to you. If we take that away and make it just dry, it seems a bit weird. The thing is, when we're recording music, especially things like vocals, we want a nice, dry, clean signal. But that clean, dry signal is definitely not what we want in the end mix. We want it to feel natural, big, open, and have all the feeling that comes with it being in a space. Now, recording in a room that has an incredible sounding reverb works really well for, say, a string orchestra, if you have the space for a string orchestra and you have the room. However, vocals often record in a small, tight space. And this is where artificial reverb comes in to make those things really shine. You see, we record these dry sounds so we maintain complete control over the signal. And by using artificial reverb, or IR reverb, we maintain complete control over the balance and feeling of space as well. Let's dive into logic and I'll show you some examples of what I mean. In this case, it takes the reverb of a specific place, which is Fame's famed recording studio. This kind of tool allows us to impart a very specific space or feeling of space onto a sound. It can also be really useful if you're getting a dry recording, but you want the feel of a particular space to be involved. For example, you want the singer to sound like they're perhaps singing to an empty hall. You could record the convolution reverb of that empty hall and actually put them in that space, but still have control over the mix. And this works really well in context of a track as well. So at the minute we're using this chamber condenser, and in context of the track, so I hope that really helps you see how you can place a vocal in its own space, and by doing that in a track, it gives its own space in the track itself. This isn't the only use of reverb, of course. If you'd like to learn a really interesting way I used it in the past, check out this video here where I really talk about what mastering means in 2020 and how at one point reverb was quite a useful tool in the mastering process. It's a good informational video for you to watch next.